If your goal is the prize, Pachislot or the crane game. Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Recently, I picked up a small but exciting hobby, winning prizes at arcade crane games. That new pastime sparked a simple question with a surprisingly useful answer. If your goal is to get a prize, where should you go, an arcade or a Pachislot parlor? Here's my bottom line up front. If you only want the item, the smartest move is to buy it at a store. But if you still want to win the item through play, go crane games first, Pachislot last. Crane games usually beat Pachislot on cost when the prize, not the gambling, is your objective. Why? Because both crane games and Pachislot are designed so that the operator wins over time. The economics are built in. Payout settings and difficulty are calibrated to ensure the house stays profitable. So if you chase financial gain, you'll almost always lose. Still, there's another way to measure value: satisfaction. The joy, tension, and high-five moments that come from nudging a box to the edge or hooking a ring just right, those feelings don't fit neatly on a receipt, and they're exactly why many of us keep playing. Let's talk about the machines themselves. Bridge layouts that let you inch a prize along the bars. Hook and ring setups that demand precision instead of brute grip strength. Store staff can fine-tune arm strength and angles, and they scale difficulty to a prize's value. Done well, this balancing act keeps the game fair enough to be fun while still sustainable for the arcade. Most plays cost about 100 yen, and some places offer cheaper settings or bundle deals. But the real edge comes from skill, reading the layout, judging the swing, and choosing the right tactic for this machine right now. There's also a legal boundary that shapes what you see in cabinets. In Japan, crane game prizes are limited to items with a value of about 1,000 yen, or less. The ceiling was raised from 800 in 2022. That cap has nudged manufacturers to improve quality within tight budgets, which is why you now find surprisingly nice amusement-only items, plus plenty of plush toys, snacks, and daily goods. Can you ever come out ahead? Sometimes, especially as your skills grow. There are players who can analyze a setup and secure a prize in 1 to 3 tries. I've had my own lucky streaks too, like snagging a 10-pack of bottled drinks for a single 100 yen play, far less than the shelf price. That little "maybe I can get this for less" thrill is part of what pulls people back to the arcade. And because some amusement-only prizes get marked up in second-hand shops, skillful players can acquire them more cheaply and more enjoyably by winning them directly. Of course, there are misses. Probability, luck, and execution all matter, which means you won't win every time. But there's also a long-term upside. Practice compounds. Each session teaches you something: how a particular cabinet's arms drift, how tight a ring sits, how far a box slides per nudge. When a must-have prize arrives at your local arcade, those reps pay off. I do have one wish for the industry: more variety. Many cabinets lean hard on anime figures and plush. Fun, yes, but not always practical. Players like me love to go after things we'll actually use: snacks, drinks, and everyday items. I'd love to see broader assortments and new game formats that tempt even people who normally wouldn't buy those products at a store, but would try to win them. So, where does that leave us? If you purely want the item, buy it outright. If you want the experience of getting it, choose crane games over Pachislot. Play for joy, build your skills, and set a budget so the fun stays fun. And if you haven't tried in a while, invite someone close to you to the arcade. Share a few attempts, cheer each other on, and maybe take home a small victory. Win or lose, you'll probably leave with a good story, and that's a prize in itself. Sources: original article that inspired this talk, Japanese. JIAI guideline reflecting the 2022 change that set crane game prizes at roughly 1,000 yen or less.